Hi everyone, welcome back. In this video, we are going over questions 53 to 55 of the Green booklet, which is also just called Practice Test. And as always, send me an email or go to the website if you have any more questions, concerns, thoughts, or just need a bit more help. Okay, so these questions are, it says the following definitions come from a book called The Devil's Dictionary, which looks cynically at the human condition. So cynically looking at the human condition, okay? So we kind of need to flip all the definitions on their head. So the definition of impartial that we're given is unable to perceive any promise of personal advantage from espousing either side of a controversy or adopting two conflicting opinions. So that is the definition that we're given, but hopefully you know that the actual true definition of impartial is treating all things equally. So as you can see, it's kind of the opposite. So this definition suggests that being impartial is a lack of A, B, C, or D. So the answer here is C, which is a lack of interest. Now, this one does trip students up a little bit, so I am just going to go through it in a bit more detail. So A is indecision. So indecision means that like you can't decide. But this definition isn't about being unable to decide. It's about not seeing any personal gain, so you don't really care. You say, this can't benefit me in any way, so therefore I don't care. It's not about deciding. Then B, lack of insight. So lack of insight means that you don't really understand the issue. You don't understand or see like the deeper complexities of the issue. But this again is not talking about understanding or how you could, take advantage, understanding how you could take advantage of the different sides. It's saying you do understand, you just don't care. Um, and then D is lack of prejudice. That is actually the definition of impartial that we would use. So D is the correct definition of impartial, but remember, we're looking at the Devil's Dictionary. Okay, so that's how the answer is C. Okay, 54, marriage, the state or condition of a community consisting of master, mistress, and two slaves, making them in all two. So the first question we need to ask is, who are the two slaves? Now, don't get mixed up. Don't think that this is like master, mistress, people that are slaves, children, like, a bigger group of people. It says making in all two. So there are only two people here, which is the same in a marriage. And so we have a master, we have a mistress, and we have two slaves. So it's all the same um, two people. I think students sometimes think there's like four people, um, but there's actually two people. So who are the slaves? The husband and the wife are simultaneously the master, the mistress, and the slaves. And what do you do? Like slaves, they are oppressive. So therefore, the answer is C. Each partner dominates and oppresses the other. So each partner is the master and the slave at the same time, or the mistress and the slave at the same time. Okay, so that's how you get to the answer C. Question 55. Obstinate, inaccessible to the truth as it is manifest in the splendor and stress of our advocacy. So this definition applies an obstinate person is one who A is not persuaded by us. So this one's quite straightforward also because the definition that they give you here is also quite similar to the real definition. Someone that is obstinate is someone that's very like stubborn. So this could be, you could say, this person is so stubborn and fixed in their opinions that they just are not persuaded by anything that we say. Therefore, they are obstinate. So hopefully that'll make sense. And that is why the answer here is A. And the other ones I think are other answer options are pretty straightforward as to why they are wrong. So hopefully that all made sense, and I'll see you in the next video.